Hello everybody, welcome back to What's New here in Green State. This is the third video of it, and we got a lot to go over today. So without further ado, let's get right on into this video right now. Alright, so the first place on our destination is pretty obvious. It is Sandy Shores once again. For those that don't know, we are back to using G&N Studio once again. All the stuff has returned finally, as of today, again. But it's a lot different than before. This time, Sandy has gone through a major transformation. Y'all were aware of what we were using before, you know, the strip mall, the little laundromat, the hospital there. But you can see there's a couple of new places and buildings now. Such as these two giant buildings here, one of them which is a auto repair, and I think the other being a dealership, if I'm not mistaken. Or sorry, no, not a dealership, my apologies, a little like strip mall type thing. And then you guys can see that there is now beautiful homes in Sandy. And the reason we decided to go this route, for those that don't know, I'm going to put it on screen. There's something out there called Sandy Shores Reborn, which is pretty similar to this in a way, but it completely changes how Sandy looks and behaves. And we didn't want to go that full-on route, as what state we're based out of is nothing really too crazy as it is. I mean, you see your occasional houses like this, pretty much. Nothing too fancy, but also pretty nice still. We wanted to keep that look, and which is why we are happy to announce that we will be using the Sandy Shores Remastered by G&N Studios. If you want to go look at it for yourself or go pick it up for yourself, I'll leave a link to both the full-on package that you can purchase and just own, or you could do the subscription like what we do and basically get everything they have for like only 20 bucks a month. So, next up is pretty obvious. It's Grapeseed. Grapeseed is returned. We got the Up and Atom here off of Seaview Road here at 2018. We also have these four houses here. This one, and this one all have interiors. And if we go over here as well, this barn has an interior as well that opens up, which is just a little lost place. And there should be, yeah, there's an interior inside that house as well. So that's also pretty nice. We also have the return of the Grapeseed Police Department. And yes, we are aware that it's the Sheriff's Department. We don't care about that. We don't call it the Sheriff's Department here because Grapeseed is a police department for us. And yeah, so it's pretty small, pretty simple, straightforward. But yeah, I mean, there's really not much to it. I don't think these have interiors. Oh no, they do. Never mind. This house has one. I didn't realize that. And then does this one have an interior too? It does. Oh, I didn't know that these two also had interiors. So 2010 and 2011 realistically have interiors. Oh, I know. They're both still 2010. Okay, good to know. Yeah, so if you wanted to live in Grapeseed, that's a great place to live for sure. And then obviously Chiliad Road, that's been in server, as you guys know. We use it as a private road, that's why there are no locals that drive on it. Brings up the Chiliad town, but that's not important. What's important is Paleto Bay. With the return of Paleto Bay, there are a few things that come back to the server that we had and you've seen before in previous Green State videos. Which obviously one of them being the hospital. We got Paleto Bay Medical Center here. And then of course just down the road from it, literally, we have the Black Woods Saloon, which is just basically your local bar here in Paleto. And then obviously, you all saw the new Station 3 we have for server already in certain videos, but I might as well show you all it since you guys probably haven't seen it very much because you may have only seen it briefly in streams and stuff like that. So this is our new San Andreas Fire Rescue Station 3 here in Paleto Bay. It is a 3-bay station, so it is small, basically gets our needs, and we were using this because, well, our old one was causing problems when we had Roxwood, but as you can see, Roxwood has not returned. And unfortunately, Green State has chosen not to continue the Roxwood route as of right now, due to issues we've seen, and financially, of course, because it's not cheap to run all of it. So we made some sacrifices. Another big thing is we removed pretty much all of our Gab stuff. So as you guys know, we were using the big station originally here, as you guys saw in streams. But it's fine. We don't need a very big station here. But this is the Paleto Bay Police Department and San Andreas State Police Headquarters for Green State here. So this is where State is supposed to go 10-8 out of, but nobody listens to that, and I've kind of just gotten used to it at this rate. I seem like be the only person who actually was originally going 10-8 out of Paleto the correct way. But yeah, those are the two biggest things. Those are the three biggest things that the return here in Green State Roleplay. All right, so we're back at Sandy, and we're wearing the San Andreas State Police uniform for a reason. Because for those that have not been keeping up with streams, you may have saw recently I streamed with the title of new fleet, or rolling out the new SCSP fleet. That is right, State Police finally has new cars. They are all announced in the Discord as of right now, because they're not in our spawner yet, because right now it is still all the old cars, which will come out soon. I need to talk to Matt, since he's the one who handles the spawners and vMenu. He's the one who handles basically all the menus we have for server. And then I'm over here usually working on the car coils, some of the coding behind the scenes when it comes to like scripts and stuff like that, and making sure everything's detailed and configured properly to make sure things work in server, obviously. But right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and spawn the most iconic vehicle for State Police, because it's pretty much the only thing they use in the real world, pretty much, that I've seen. And that is the 20 Explorer. So this is our brand new 2020 Explorer, and the reason why we are now using this fleet is for the biggest reason: we can now properly go unmarked with it. So if we go to liveries, and this is actually customly done, this livery specifically, half of them were custom made to fit the fleet, because not all of them were available with the ones we bought. So some will have ghosted liveries while others don't. And maybe in the future we'll work on we'll try our best to get some ghosted liveries for you all for the other cars, but as of right now, we are not going to go full ghosted route as well, because VSP, which is what these are based off of, do not have ghosted. They just usually have the full unmarked like so, and then you'll see the occasional 2020 unmarks, which actually they've been going a lot of the newer ones as of recently, so 2024 realistically. So as you can see here, unmarked now, but yeah, you still got that pesky light bar. Not anymore. You are now full on visor, and just like that, we are now able to go slick top and fully unmarked finally with State Police, which is actually very nice, actually, finally. So there will be some regulations on what colors State can do, which I will be allowing the white like so, the black like so, and I believe the color is dark green is what we are going to be using. I just need to go to it real quick to make sure I am correct about that. Yes, dark green, because it matches the livery color and for unmarks. And in my opinion, it actually looks really, really good in dark green and really fits State Police very well. So black, white, or dark green like so. And for the ghosted cars, obviously it'll be for the same thing. They had no link and follow that as well. But there's also another reason why I want to show you all the cars, because you need to be in a police car to do what I'm about to do. So if you're a cop or you have LEO access in Green State, you now also will be able to use our brand new CAD system we have in server. We are no longer using Sonoran CAD because 1, Sonoran CAD is overrated, and 2, it is basically a pay to use CAD. And the reason I say that is because, yes, you can get the free version of Sonoran. That's perfectly fine. But there are limitations on what you can and can't do with Sonoran CAD. And now we are no longer using Sonoran CAD. For you guys, or for the new guys that haven't set their keybind up, it would be right facing bracket, which was the default key. But you can change that in your settings and going to keybinds. For me, I set it to what I use usually for Sonoran, which is number pad 0. So if we go ahead and click number pad 0, as you can see, it brings up the tablet for the CAD system. And basically, we have all the panels you need. You can go into civilian, it'll transfer over to the civilian side. We can then create a character. I know I haven't done anything yet, but look how detailed it is. You could put what county, what city you live in, address, postal. You can even do a mugshot, which I know you could do with Sonoran as well, but it's really cool, and I really like this format a lot. But what really surprises me more is the LEO side of things for the CAD. So if we go ahead and click Law Enforcement MDC, it'll bring up like this, and everybody has access to the CAD. We did not lock it for reasons because, one, we were tired of constantly having to hand out permission keys to get said permissions. It was annoying. Basically, it's going to be the honor system now. So basically, if you're law enforcement, you can do law enforcement as long as you have all the roles and qualities. And actually, it's still kind of locked because we are still purposely not making the radio open to anyone, which we probably should do, but right now we're not. But as you can see, we select a department, and since we're rocking in the San Andreas police cruiser, we'll go ahead and hit login. This is what the CAD will look like when you log in. So there's me as 112 there, and you can see that there's some other units that have, for some reason, not logged out, because yes, you need to log out yourself. It is not like Sonoran CAD where it will kick you off of the panel and say that you're no longer active. This will still say that you're on and period. So basically, what's nice is you got some stuff up here. You got returns, which as you can see here, let's say we are looking for, let's see here. If we hit search, we'll go ahead and search for Nick Turtles in this case. As you guys know, that's Matt's character he plays as. It'll make some little noises. And the reason it made a little extra noises is because, well, he has a warrant for murder as of right now. And you can see the alerts as well by clicking alerts here. And you'll see the warrant. You can look over the warrant and stuff like that. But you could also still click on the warrant like so, and look at that. You can see how the warrant actually looks like that. Report number 1, warrant number 777-6738-67647. And then the defendant's name, Nick J. Turtles. Order a complaint of the oath having to fill with the court. Yeah, you get that. And the reason and as you can see, he's being charged with murder. And obviously this is a test to see how it goes. And you can see when the warrant was issued, which was issued, this test warrant was issued on the 31st of January at, I believe this is 1 in the morning. Or sorry, this is not 1 in the morning. This is 1 in the afternoon. My apologies. And then you also have the judge. The signature from a judge, which the judges are all different and stuff like that. They will be. They are not any real players, to my knowledge. So, and as you can see where he lives off at 1015 Marina Drive. So realistically, if we were to go get Mr. Turtles for his warrant, because he's probably home right now, realistically, and not actually causing trouble, we would drive to 1015, which is where he lives. Which, I believe that's at the Ace Liquor, which I didn't realize he ran and owned the Ace Liquor. Actually, no, that is not the Ace Liquor. Oh, I bet you he lives in this little trailer. Because this is the only place here at 1015 off of Marina Drive. So, basically like so, and apparently you can go into there, it looks like, which is very interesting. But yeah, that's also something really cool that I love about this now. But what's also cool is if you click forms, it'll bring up a whole nother section of the CAD. And as you can see here, we have quick add now. And as you can see here, we have written warnings. We can write a full-on written warning report like so, which we're gonna go ahead and delete. And then citation. You can write a citation, which I have as well already. It was very interesting to learn. Arrest report like so. Loading report. Arrest like so. It'll tell you that the officer certifies that, you know. And then you can tell them you give them the list of what you charge them, what you're charged with. Let's say murder in this case. Which is, keep in mind that this is not done. I'm still working on the new CAD system. I'm still getting used to it and working on it. But yeah, we also have the incident report. So now let's say there's been an accident or so, we can fill out an incident report so then they can give it to their insurance company and or whatnot. Or if there's an incident that happened, basically you get the idea. And then obviously the warrant, which you all saw already. We fill out the warrant like so, reason, and then there's already, yeah, so it's already signed immediately by a judge. And it'll tell you what time and stuff like that of when it was issued and stuff like that. But yeah, this is really cool. I like this already a lot. And then basically I think I clicked the wrong, oh no, I clicked the right thing, and we're back in the CAD like so. But yeah, this is a lot of fun. Also, there's no more guessing as well if there's a dispatcher, because up here we'll say active dispatch, which is nice to know. So that's also something that is very nice to know now. But yeah, I mean, those are kind of the only big changes we've seen right now for Green State. We have a few more things coming. I'll probably do another What's New at some point whenever we get that stuff. It'll be a small What's New type of ordeal, because hopefully it'll have, maybe has something to do with the airport eventually. That's coming soon as well to server. Yes, we're getting a new airport for Sandy soon. Maybe at some point we'll have a fully functioning prison as well at some point. We'll see though. And do some actual like prison RP. That'd be pretty cool. I want to do an escape RP night. I think that'd be a lot of fun. But yeah, again, and if stuff like this is interesting to you, there's always the link down below for Green State. However, Green State's a little bit more difficult to get into now because we went back to doing the interview phase as well with the application process. It used to just be the application process, but due to us not knowing the nature of some people, we've had a lot of mishaps, and a lot of people have been removed from the community due to their behavior and the utter disrespect that I've seen from some members that we don't appreciate or tolerate in this community. Because one, it is a big, it's not okay if you can be disrespectful to us. We all are here to have fun and make new friends, etc. We all just want to be here to RP. We don't want the drama here. You want the drama, you can take it to another server, because we don't want it. But anyways, yeah, and that's the thing. If you like, and if you love not having to deal with drama, this is the place you want to be. We have pretty much or we don't even have drama actually at all. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. There isn't really. There was a while back, but that drama's been taken care of, stuff like that, and we don't worry about that anymore. But yeah, we're just really excited to be able to RP with all the new stuff back in server. And there's really so much you can do now here especially in Sandy now. You can be a criminal and run that, because I know that that's inspired by the Breaking Bad series. There's a couple of businesses you could run here in the strip mall. There's a lot you can do now here in Green State. And we are always trying to add more stuff for y'all to do things and stuff like that. And I know another thing y'all want is a phone. We're getting that back soon. We're going to look into hopefully getting a phone back in server as soon as possible. I may probably talk to Matt same day, see if we could work on getting our LB phone back, as you guys know, which is that really expensive phone standalone phone script out there. That costs like $100, so we're gonna hopefully try to get that back in server and functioning fully this time. But yeah, like I said, if this is something y'all want to be a part of, link is in the description. I promise you, application takes less than 5 minutes. An interview process usually can take up to 5 to 10 minutes. It's really not that long. But if you're looking for a no ranks community, and yes, that's what we are a no ranks community, not a rank community. There is no sergeant or chief of police or head of this and that. Nothing like that. If that sounds good to you, check out the link in the description, and we'll hope to see you all then. Anyways, my name's Wolf, and we'll see you out there in Green State. Have a good one. Goodbye.